Good evening, peoples. Let's give folks a couple minutes to come on in. But while we're waiting, oh, hey Abby, hope you all are enjoying your holiday if you're celebrating and being safe. Meanwhile, I just got a short story for y'all today. Shout out to those who will be catching the replay. Hey, Chocolate Bay, how you doing, man? Hey, Ella. Thank you. I hope you have a great. Hope you've had a great 4th of July. Also. Yes, that's right. All right. Come on in the room, everybody. Hey, how are y'all doing? Yes. If I'm not gonna do anything else, if I don't do anything else in this lifetime, best believe I'm gonna work it. But yes, I hope you all are having. Again, like I said, if you're celebrating the 4th, hope you're having a great one. Regardless, I hope you're being safe, social distancing. I've seen a couple y'all out. Still a quarantine. It may be a holiday, y'all. It may be a holiday, but it is still COVID-19 season. So look at the title. You look at the thumbnail. It says, what does this thumbnail say? Scam likely. Scam likely. And y'all, when I tell y'all that, I needed that on my phone today. I needed it real bad. Before I get started, make sure you like this video. If you are new here and you have not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. But like I said, scam likely. In 2020, it's easy to find yourself on the victim end of a scam. Some people even find themselves on the scammer. Like they are the scammer themselves, and people are pretty comfortable being that. Mostly because the bottom line is green, and people do a lot. People do a lot for the green. Also, if you hear gunshots, they're not gunshots. People are shooting off their fireworks as they've been doing. as they've been doing for about 3 weeks, I feel like. But yes, I'm going to try to continue and not let that distract me. But like I said, scam likely. Even on YouTube, you run into certain people who run scams in different ways. Cash app parties, illegal bingo games, all that kind of stuff. Where ill-gotten gain, That's what it all boils down to. So I have my own little story about scamming that happened just today, hours and hours ago. So I am currently in the process of looking for a new place, looking to rent a property for now because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in the city. But yeah, I'm looking for an apartment, looking for a house, townhome, any of that. Open to all those options. So Facebook, Facebook connects you to a lot of things. I was I am in a renters Facebook group where people list properties and such that are for rent and are on the market. So I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday, I made a post in the group talking about what I was looking for, what I was willing to pay, just outlining all of that. I get a couple comments under there. Nothing that really stood out to me. So fast forward, I honestly forget about it. I forget I had posted in it. Today I'm looking at my messenger and I see that I have a notification in an unusual location. But then I realize that's where your notifications usually are in Messenger if someone sends you a message and you're not friends with them. So it came through, as a message request. So it was a guy hitting me up. He said he saw my post in the group and that his uncle had a property that chocolate bag. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. You see, I be over there, but I don't be over there. I'll be I'll be over there, but I don't be over there. Dead. Thank you, Montana. Yes, multiple, plural. There's a whole nother side. We have one side of clocks over here, and then another side on the other side of the couch. There's a lot. There's I would say 16 or 18 clocks in here. But yes, back to the point. The man messaged me, said his uncle had a property that just became available. He gave me his uncle's number just to shoot him a text, let him know what my range was, what I was really looking for, and all of that. So I shoot the guy a text. And again, before I get any further in the story, I want you to know that I'm not naive. I'm not as naive as this story may sound. I knew that this was not 100% from the jump. I was just following along to see where is this really gonna go, and how far will it go. So I text the property owner. I give him my name. I was like, I know it's a holiday, but I wanted to make contact with you before I forgot, and just let you know I was interested in the listing. He then sends me the address of the place, outlines the rent, security deposit, all that fun stuff. And we just have a quick exchange, pretty casual, about what's going on. And he sent me pictures of the property. I looked at it, looked at the address. I even searched the address in Google. And it's a house that's for sale, not for sale, but for rent. It's available. So I'm thinking everything's checking out. Who just sent me a cash app, child? I don't want to say your name, because I know some people don't want their first and last name out here, but thank you. Thank you. But yes, me and the man exchanged. We exchanged emails, and I told him that yes, I was still interested in the property. It was a really, really nice 2-bedroom house for what the asking price is. Um, so yeah, we are doing all that. He sends me the application. The application is really strike one because I'm looking at it and it's like this is a Word document. This is a Word document and it's asking very surface level questions that you probably gonna need a little bit more information to rent out to somebody, you know. The thing that stood out to me most was that there was no place for like your social, none of that. Because oh, thank you, L Love. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, but yes, we going back and forth about the application, and I told him that I couldn't do it at the moment because I was doing something. I wasn't at my computer. If I'm doing like an official document or form or something, I would really prefer to do that on an actual computer or laptop versus trying to do it on my iPhone. I know iPhones are very they're very smart and they can do a lot, but if I'm doing official business and I'm completing a form or I have to like digitally sign something, I really prefer to do that uh, on my computer. So I tell him that it'll be either later this evening or tomorrow morning when I send him the application. And you want to know what this man tells me? Or what he asked me. Why can't you fill it out now? Because I said I can't. That's why. I told you I wasn't at a place where I could complete an application. So what the hell does it matter? I'm confused. I'm confused. So I'm just like, okay, um, I can't do it now because I'm not at a computer. So then he goes on to say how people are heavily interested in the property and whatnot, and rightfully so. Again, beautiful home, and the price range that it is in is literally perfect. Like it is a perfect house, a perfect listing. Um, I'm sorry. Those fireworks are really tripping me out. I got caught up for a second. It sounds like we're in a war zone. But yes. So I sent him back the application because again, he made it seem like he's in such a rush. And again, I wasn't 100% invested in this property anyway, just because things had looked a little shady when it came down to that application. I was like, that application is just very bare bones. Uh, so I filled it out. It was very basic information, so I don't really feel a way about him having that certain information about me. If you Google hard enough, you'll find what I gave him anyway. Um, don't do that though. That's don't do that. Don't do that. Chocolate Bay. I live in South Carolina for now. Good old South Kakalaki. Um, I, I don't love it here, but I love it here in its own little way. Yes, absolutely. Listen to that first voice. That first voice tells you everything you need to know. Our intuition often can save us a lot from the things that we can encounter if we just listen to that first voice. So I sent him my application. Mind you, all this is happening through text. Uh, that's really red flag number two. No one's really conducting all this business through text. Email, sure, but text, not really. Uh, yeah. So I sent him my application. I'm looking at the text thread right now. Actually, I sent him the application, and he said, I went through the application. You gave me an inner peace of mind that really got me going. I have reviewed your details, and I will be hoping to give you the place in good faith. And I go on to say, thank you. Appreciate that. And ask some clarifying questions about what will be due as far as the money at move in. And again, he gave me the decent price. So I told him I would need him to hold it to a certain day. He said he was okay with that. And you know, when you're conducting business, you don't know how people like to make their transactions. So, strike three. Strike motherfucking three. Batter, you out. Strike three. I asked him what was his preferred method of payment. Cash, check, money order, cashier's check, renter's check, gold shekel, pesos, whatever is it. Let me know, what is your preferred method of payment. And do you know that this man told me that his preferred method of payment for a rental property of his home is Cash App? You can do a lot of things. You can make a lot of transactions via Cash App. But I'm not paying my rent through Cash App, sir. So that right there pretty much sealed the coffin in me knowing that you full of bull. And I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset about that because people gonna scam. People gonna scam. Scamming has been happening since the beginning of. Oh no, he didn't scam me. He didn't scam me. He didn't get not an ounce, not a penny, not a dime, not a nickel, not a quarter of my money. We had a conversation. He got my phone number. He got my email address. That's about it. And I'm okay with that because, again, that information you can really do nothing with. Right. Baby, scam alert. But yeah, that was the nail in the coffin that I knew you were on some BS. Like, again, you can do a lot of business through Cash App. But paying my rent just ain't it. Paying my rent just ain't it. And like I said, that was the nail in the coffin. But I was driving at the moment. I had went and drove past the house. The house is actually available. But I pulled over and I pulled up the listing again on my phone, on my trusty iPhone. Shout out to Steve Jobs. I pull up the listing again and I'm looking and I see that the house is managed by a company under there and it has the contact person for the company. I think back, these two names ain't matching. So I came to the conclusion that they were trying, he, she, we, shout out to Flame Monroe. They was trying to get me. They was trying to goop the children. But not this one. Mom ain't raised no fool. I might be country. I might even be a little, I'll give you a little gullible because I like to see the best in people. But I ain't stupid. I got a degree. I'm about to start working on another one. And even outside of that, even if I didn't have a degree, you won't get over on me. You will not get over on me. You'd have better luck skating across a frozen lake with a centimeter of ice than you will trying to get over on me. Especially with my money. You can't even you couldn't even create a fake payment portal, on the internet. You know how easy that is. You know how many people got this BS stores on the internet just because you couldn't do that. If you gonna scam. Like if you gonna do it, do it. I don't believe in half stepping, none of that. If you gonna do your job, you better be the best at it. No matter what you be in this world, you be the best at it. If you gonna be a hoe, be a good hoe. Be the best hoe. All of that. If you gonna be a lawyer, be a good lawyer. Be the best lawyer there is. Give them hoes a run for their money. But by golly, you be the best at it. Okay. I think I'm doing. I think I'm doing. I feel like I'm yelling. Because I am a little offended because again, I I pride myself on being a smart person, a level-headed person. So when you come in and you try to take advantage of that, and you try to get over, I take offense to that because again, scam, do your scam, but you ain't gonna scam me. Just leave that where it's at. Some people just say no damn. Okay, people from the thank you. They try to get over on us country folks. They think we're a little deficient. They think we're a little deficient because we talk a little different. Uh, some of our words may not come out the same, but we know we know when we know when them dollars ain't adding up. We know that. Okay. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. Because, no. No. Mississippi or no, Missouri would be MI, right? Yeah, I think it's Mississippi. Shout out to the deep south. Um, no, the deep south is. Think I'll be getting up out of here sometime soon. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in South Carolina. Once I decide where I'm going to school next, think I'm getting up out of here. I think I'm getting up out of here. But yes, that's my story, y'all. Thank you, Chocolate Bay. Thank you, L Love. I believe Abby was in here earlier. Thank you for everybody who came through. Dami, what's up, Dami? How you doing? But yeah, if you're just now coming in, make sure you go back and catch the replay. If you have not, make sure you like this video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. If you can, share it out. I'm sure you had a good time. I tried to entertain you. Yeah, I tried. Let's see. Thank you, Chocolate Bay. Thank you. My roommate, he pretty much picked all those out. I have good taste, but he's more so the interior decorating kind of guy. I handle my room and that's it. uh no, thank you. Oh, thank you for coming through. I appreciate that Cash App also. Thank you. But yeah, that's it. I hope y'all have a good night. Peace. See you later, alligator.